here's John Lannon. Interesting that in this day and age it doesn't happen often, Rob, but he sees the same team 5 times in one season. And a ball hooked to left. Staying right with it, making a good play. Josh Willingham never panicked, and he grabs it for the first out of the game.
Lays down some great defense right here, going out of the shadows into the shadows, and then making a great catch as a dying line drive.
9 and 13 coming in here. That ball well hit to left center, but there's a Willingham there. And Josh has that one as well. One to his right, one to his left, 2 outs. 3:07. And this one flied to right. Dukes looking into the sun, near the line. No problem. That was a fair ball when he caught it. Tim Redding, pretty much a Nats stopper lately, but only 94 decisions. Willie Harris jacks one to right. It'll play for Jeff Francoeur.
PNC Bank scouting report coming up.
And Elijah Dukes pops one up right field way for Francoeur. Zimmerman on a high heater strikes out.
Think about the players.
Nice signage.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ballpark, but not for playing the game of baseball on.
Rob, I think it's going to take all winter for you and I to let those go. Francoeur drills one
off the top of the wall.
Very top of the wall. So the Mets will have runners at second and third as Francoeur misses a homer by inches. In fact, you could of the pitch.
Why does it always have to be John Lannon that sits around and waits? That ball was up and in, but not up and in enough. And Francoeur, who's been pitched an awful lot this series, up and in with high, hard stuff. And he just was all over that.
2 bases. They made the right call. It took a while. He got a breaking ball and pops it to right. Not too deep. Beltran's a good runner. Dukes has a great arm. Oh my, where's this throw going? And Elijah Dukes just gave.
He's on his back foot a little bit, and he kind of airmails it. You see that back shoulder drop down.
Remember, Williams started the game here on Monday night, went 0 for 4. Not today. 2-0 New York. And that's his 38th RBI. So John Lannon leaving some balls in the middle of the plate. With the runner going, ground ball. They can still go to second. Desmond turns it. Well done by Alberto Gonzalez. Even with the runner going, the Nats turn a very nice 4-6-3. Mets pick up a couple in the second. Dunn, Willingham, and Bard coming up. Pretty defense. 3-1 count. He drills one left center, and that ball's carrying to the track, pulled in by Pagan. They even had a shift in the outfield, and he said he thinks the reason for Josh's recent slump, it's nothing mechanical with his swing. In the air to left field. Pagan's going to have to go near the track for this one, and halfway on the track for the grab. Nats a couple of hard hit balls, nothing. Zimmerman gets his body behind it, gobbles it up, right over to Adam Dunn. Guy up on the screen with that thing. And a line drive right at Desmond, 2 outs. Ball driven to right. Elijah is back there. And John Lannon gets the 1-2-3.
Been around the league. There's a lot of good ones, and I think that Ryan has just played very solid baseball over there. His range is.
And they want to dismantle every year.
Gonzalez hits the ball sharply to Valdez.
It was not an easy road this year. They used a lot of different pitchers and tried a lot of different things.
Well, evidently, Tim Redding does something against the Nats he doesn't do against anybody else.
I think they're going to have to battle it for the 2 up the middle infield positions, and the winner gets shortstop and the loser gets second base, and they could be a combo for years to come. But
I like the sound of that.
They're both very talented young guys, can go both ways. Trying to catch where the location is.
Change-up got him. Even though it was upstairs, he had Beltran. Now that sounds like Thanksgiving conversation to me.
Motorcycles.
All right, they get Frank Core this time. Zimmerman, a nice pick. He did hit. Story about David Eckstein, by the way. Willie Harris in the air to center. When the Cardinals were courting Eckstein, a free agent, evidently Tony La Russa called him, and the first thing he said to David was, I understand, and then LeBron and others, that doesn't happen. And the Nats have their first base hit. But in baseball, some guys are continuing. Right off the bat, right field line, long front run for Frank Core. And that's a dangerous little place right there, right where the... He hooks one, caught by Fernando Tatis, who has played a good play by Tatis. 2-0 Mets into the fifth. Will be 13-9 instead of the other way around. He strikes out Fernando Tatis.
Well, and when I talked to him about the defense, and
but with less major league experience, look up to John. Out to short. Desmond able to wait for the second hop, and 2 quick outs. We're going to check. Zimmerman grabs the one hopper from Valdez. Right. Montreal Washington franchise. Right up the middle. That seems to be where the hits are. And that's Josh Willingham taking a great swing. His 2 runner goes. Bard takes it.
He hits the umpire.
And the Nats have 2 on, nobody out. No batters retired. And a breaking ball hit fair.
Yeah.
That'll advance both runners. All right. 1 unassisted. That's as good as a sacrifice bunt.
It is.
And it sets up. That ball's hit with authority.
They'll get 1 in.
And it'll drive in a run. Josh Bard has to hold it second. That's a great at bat by Alberto Gonzalez. His 31st RBI of the year. And the Nats are on the board. 2-1. That's enough of a drought. Look at this.
No.
But the left fielder's playing shallow, and Pat Listash has to hold Josh Bard. Good swing by John Lennon. He'll keep the inning alive for Willie Harris. Tough to get RBIs when they play it so shallow. Willie, a swing and a foul tip, and the inning's over. 2-2 to Redding. Lennon throws a fastball by him. John's 3rd strikeout today. Top of the order now. Pagan run. 1-run ball game. A chopper left side. Desmond charges. And as he made the exchange, he booted it. That'll be his 6th error. I'm sure the speed of Pagan. 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Finally, the guy hits one fair. At least it's flirting with the line. And Elijah Dukes is there to grab it for the second. Ripped. Zimmerman off the glove. And Desmond over to retrieve it. That would be a tough error to give him. We'll see how transmitted in any form. And a base hit. Mets lead 3-1. Unearned run. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent. Really hurt because it was a routine play.
Looks like a cutter. Gets the ground ball, but just a little too far up the middle for Desmond.
Hey, credit Beltran. He fouled off several pitches. That was a very... And reaching out for one is Frank Core. Dukes is there. And John Lennon limits the damage.
Good job keeping his team in the game as usual. He's one of the best at that. So now it's time to get him some runs. Just missed it.
Yep.
Nope. He knew it.
Valdez. 1 to Dunn. Adam gets under it. Beltran. 2 outs. And Adam Dunn is 0 for 10. 52. And he'll get under one. The Nats had a leadoff single. A runner at second with one out. That's where Dukes is stranded. Onto the.
Well, they think you're scared, but if you can't hit the changeup, you're not going to throw him a fastball.
That's a fair ball right on the chalk line by Tatis. Willingham plays it well. Safe. And here's Santos, the catcher, who's already driven in one run today. Duke's got a great jump on that ball, and he's there for the first out. Wilson Valdez will be next. Things are happening quickly here. See him in the series in New York. Valdez out of control, and he strikes out. John Lannon's fourth of the day. So in comes Gary Sheffield with a two-run lead. Jerry Manuel pulls him. I frankly am a bit surprised. And a bounce it is short. Desmond to Gonzalez. And that helps. Josh heard that one go by. And he's a. And a little chopper. Well, Bard does a good job of getting in the way of Valdez. And with Desmond running, a 3-1. Hits are even at 4. The runner goes. And right next to the runner, safe, and that makes everybody safe. Anderson Hernandez with a poor decision. You're up by 2, get the sure out. He didn't do it. Guzman gets jammed. Easy fly ball. That's not what you're looking for when the Kessman and Gonzalez on the move. Harris right at the second baseman, Hernandez. And the Nats are gone. He was all over the map last year. Reading, Clearwater, Gulf Coast, Hagerstown, Potomac. Then he went 4-1 at Harrisburg. And here he is in the big league striking out. 0-2. He had right reaching. Zimmerman, easy cutoff. Nice big hop. 2 quick outs. To a lot of our fans will be the Red Sox coming in here for an exhibition game right before the season starts. Beltran gone. Desmond takes care of business. 1-2. Severely jammed. What a pitch by Parnell. 1 out.
Well, he got ahead with the slow break and starring the guy that's so versatile.
That ball's well hit by Zimmerman. Did he get it? It's
out of here.
Just out of here.
Beautiful.
Ryan's 33rd of the year. He takes over the team lead in RBIs with 104.
He gets a 1-0, 97-mile-an-hour heater down Broadway. And this kid is just strong. He powers that ball. Look at the head down. Gorgeous swing. And it gets right in the corner of that center field nook and cranny out there. He was just off that year.
And Dunn gets jammed. And Adam Dunn is now 0 for 11 in this series. That's the shortstop Valdez. And he pulls it, and David Wright is guarding the line. Low throw. That's an error. And Willingham's going to second base.
He's in easy.
David Wright with his 18th error of the year. He takes the walk, and Desmond will be the hitter. And a bouncer. It's over the mound. It's up the middle. And Hernandez gets it to wrap it up. They've been stalled by a 3-game losing streak. Zimmerman knocks it down, recovers and throws. And Adam Dunn has to come off the bag. Runner goes to second, and Ryan probably should not have thrown that ball. Zimmerman will get his second error of the game. Out there in the top of the ninth every night when the Nats are about to win. And Tatis will hook one into left field. First and third for the Mets. Nobody out. Runner going on first. Great jump. And a base hit right in behind Tatis. The Mets lead 4-2. On 3 consecutive singles around an error here. Right back to the pitcher. Runner was trapped for a moment at third. And then Segovia decided to turn around and go to first. First out of the inning. Hit John Lannon. But remember, Bard couldn't score on that play.
Tough play.
They hold the runner. And the tag evidently was made by Alberto Gonzalez. And a ball pulled to Zimmerman, who has to back up. Not an easy play. And the Nats keep the damage at a minimum again. And a ball pulled to deep short. Gonzalez hustling. He's in there.
Man, he likes the dirt on that first baseline.
He's had a mouthful of it twice. And now Mike Morse. Up the middle, base hit. Gonzalez stops at second.
Very nice.
And the Nats have the tying run on base here in the bottom of the ninth. There's a good one. Has to go to first. 1-4 on the sacrifice. And Dukes takes the walk, the base. And he overmatches Ryan by striking him out. Wicked, wicked stuff. And it'll be up to Adam Dunn. He missed.
With a changeup.
And it's a 4-3 game as Adam Dunn walked. And Maxwell, deep left field. Did he get it? The ball is evidently gone for a walk-off grand slam.
2 for 2.
The Nationals win it.
Woo! Yeah, that was baby Maxwell.